What's going on, friends? I'm Patrick Menefee, and I'm super excited to bring you this week's motivator from none other than my last rental property that's getting ready to go on the market. I've talked a lot about real estate over the past couple of weeks and why I'm getting out. I've talked a little bit about the suckers that I believe are getting into the market, and it's obviously painted real estate in kind of a bad light. So I want to provide a little bit more context. Now, first part of the context that I want to provide is you should not follow me. Now, Instagram, you should follow me there, the Patrick Menefee. You should follow my YouTube channel. You should follow the newsletter. But you should not follow everything that I'm doing in the same way that I'm doing them. My path over the last couple of years has led from the Army to consulting to banking to rental properties to flips to starting a flipping business, shutting down a flipping business, buying a lawn care company, and now doing what I care about most, which is helping people like you to create the life of freedom that they want, live up to their potential by either investing in real estate, getting into business for themselves, or doing something that's going to get them more clear in the future. That's what I care about right now. So I've had a series of pivots, and I've had to do those pivots. You don't necessarily need, you're not following the same path as me. You've got to do the things that are the best for you. So there's a couple of things that I want to emphasize in this video as I kind of unpack the last couple of weeks of content that I've shared. Number one is my pivot and my explanation of why I'm not doing real estate anymore is not about real estate. It's not in order to tell you not to invest in real estate. Should you buy real estate? Should you sell your real estate? Should you wait? I don't know. It's up to you. But that is based on your path. My point over the past couple of weeks has been where I am right now and what I'm focused on right now, it makes sense for me to pivot. Real estate no longer is the vehicle that I need in order to get me where I'm trying to go. I need a different vehicle. I need to pivot. So all this to say, it's okay to pivot. That is the whole point of this. Now, there are tangible technical things, financial things, all that kind of stuff. There's other considerations. But at the end of the day, the most important thing is you can pivot if you need to pivot. If where you are going and what you are trying to do, if those don't line up, if what you're doing right now isn't going to get you to where you're trying to go, pivot. It's okay. Here's the second thing. You've got to know what you are working towards. For me, I'll give you a quick example. When I got started in real estate, I bought a bunch of doors early on, and a lot of the doors, there were 16 doors that I bought with partners. Those 16 doors, I put very little money into because I didn't have any money. I spread it out over all those deals. Those deals provided, 16 doors provided like $1,000 in cash flow to me. That wasn't a lot for someone who was making six figures. That wasn't going to move the needle. It was going to take so much time and energy and money and additional doors in order to get where I was trying to go. What that did provide for me, though, was capital. What I didn't realize was that I actually needed to be in a capital building phase. I had heard people talk about cash flow and about passive income, and I thought, I need passive income, just like everybody else. I didn't need passive income. I needed money. I needed chunks of capital. So by selling these, I did what I like to call the burlip, where instead of burying the property and refinancing, I burr the property, but instead of refinancing, I just sell it. And I take the equity and I've got cash to then put into other deals. And now the wealth snowballs and the cash snowballs. And now, rather than trying to fight and claw for every dollar of cash flow because I'm in a position of weakness because I have no money, now I can instead focus on making money. That was the phase that I should have been in. And if I had paid more attention, that is the phase that I was in. But my actions didn't match that. I just got kind of lucky with the market. What phase are you in and what do you need to be doing? If you're getting ready to quit your job and that's what you're working towards, yeah, you got to make some money. You got to make some income. But unless you got a bunch of money set aside where you can go dump that into something and create cash flow and monthly passive income from it, maybe you need to focus on building capital first and creating other active sources of income. And that leads to my third thing, which is you've got to know what else is available. We always hear real estate. We always hear passive income. We always hear all that kind of stuff. And that is good. That is a really good thing. We always think about how in order to leave our jobs, we got to have enough money where we can retire on the beach for 10 months out of the year. That's not what we have to do, though. That sets a really high bar. There is a bar that's lower, which is creating freedom for yourself, being your own boss. And yes, that entails more work. It is a job that you're creating for yourself, but it's better than working for someone else in a lot of ways. Sometimes it's not, but that's up for you to decide. But you don't have to wait until you get to the point where you've got 1 million rental properties and all the cash flow in the world in order to leave your job. Know what else is available. You can buy a business, you can start a business, you can do something else. Know what else is available to you. And my challenge to you this week, I encourage you to send me an email letting me know where are you going, what are you doing right now, and how does what you're doing right now get you to where you're going. Along the way, does that mean that you need to pivot? Hope you have a wonderful week.